Hello friends, welcome back to beautiful Granville, Ohio. The leaves are turning even more beautiful in the last couple of days since I have been gone. I wanted to come back, as I mentioned in the last video, because I just wasn't done here yet. I wanted to explore more. I found out that this town is really a neat place that I wish I would have explored earlier in life, but well, now we're here. And tonight is going to be special because I have reserved a room in the Buxton Inn, and not just any room, the most haunted room, as they say, room number 9. Rooms 7 and 9 are known to be very haunted amongst many people that are in the know of such things. So I thought, hey, let's go check it out. It's haunted by 2 previous owners of this beautiful old hotel and a cat. That's right, the ghost cat. I'm glad you're here. I think the ghost cat is that cat on the sign. 313. I like their pumpkin display out here. It's an old-timey hotel for sure.
Stayed with us before?
Never stayed.
Okay,
No.
great. Glad to have you.
I'm all checked in, and I've got a tour of the place already. It's very, very kind. The gal working at the front desk. This is a really historical place. Lots of famous people have stayed here. Abraham Lincoln has stayed here. There's even a Lincoln room, which I think I showed you a little bit of that in the last video. But now, just got my bags, heading up to the room. Right above this courtyard is the famous room number 9. Okay.
So, she was an opera singer. You probably may have heard that. Her cat was Major Buxton, named after Major Buxton, who owned the inn before her. So yeah, she lived here until her death, and
She died in this room, right?
yeah. I talked to somebody who said when they were going up the main stairs, they saw a cat dart across the hallway and into a wall. So yeah, and then that day when they were checking the rooms, my understanding is this door would not open with the key, and then when the employee stepped away, the door opened on its own and then slammed shut.
So far, the room doesn't seem so incredibly creepy. One of the previous owners of the hotel died in this room. There's no telling where exactly the bed was positioned when she passed away. But this is the room. And I feel pretty good in here. It doesn't feel like any kind of dark presence or anything strange. I like the room. It's actually set up like it would have been in the early 1800s when this hotel was built. It's nice. They say this closet door here was the door that led to the next unit and the one following it that the previous owner lived in while she was alive. Nice shower. Something interesting I just noticed, this selenite is what it's called. It's used for protection, I've just learned. It was just up here on the door frame on the entrance. I have to admit, I am a skeptic of these sort of things, but it is interesting to see this up here and know that lots of other people have been in this room for the purpose of ghost hunting. It's been on television several times, lots of different YouTube channels. This room and number 7 were other hauntings, a darker spirit haunts. So this is a nice gesture. You know, before I walk around town for the evening and check out a couple breweries that are in this beautiful little town, I'm gonna try some of this wine that I picked up in North Carolina a couple weeks back. I'm gonna pour a little for the lady of the house. Looking for you, Bonnie. Take it easy on me tonight, okay? I'm enjoying this wine, this Carolina red muscadine wine. Muscadine is my favorite type of wine. I'm enjoying this and just thinking about the history of the Buxton Inn and the innkeepers that lived here in this room specifically. Bonnie Bunnell. She was around the 1920s and 30s. And I was thinking about what it would have been like to live in this room. I love staying in these places, like this historical, especially haunted hotel rooms and locations like this. It's really interesting. I'm still feeling a very peaceful presence here. Now, friends, I've noticed something sitting across the room. Underneath this dresser were these 2 bottles of lotion that are unopened, never used before. If I twisted the top, it would pop right up like it was a brand new thing. I don't know if this is something that somebody left here for the lady of the house as a memento, or if I just got some free lotion. I don't know. Maybe rolled out of somebody's bag, but it's all the way underneath this. I'm not much of a lotion guy, but Anyway, I'm heading out for the night on the village. A couple breweries around here. Gonna go poke around. If you want to see those videos, go over to my other channel, The Brew Traveler. I'll be hanging out there for a couple hours. And then I'll be back to, see what's shaking here. I'm gonna spend a little bit of time in this room this evening, just hanging out. Got my key, check, phone, and wallet. Definitely in my pocket. Pumpkins everywhere. Let's take a walk around the hotel. I'll show you around a little bit more. I really like this courtyard. Looking forward to sitting out here tomorrow morning with a coffee. Interesting old door. A little cockeyed and pretty small. In fact, all the doors are about 3 or 4 inches shorter than normal in here. People are a little shorter than. Oh, nice lamp. Buxton Inn was built in 1812.
We parked in that parking lot back there. That's okay. We're the only car back there.
Yes.
Apparently the tavern is open down in the basement. Oh, this place is like a little dungeon. It's so rad. So I'll have a drink as long as it's something that you, in your opinion, you think like the old timers would have drank. I want to drink something authentic to the walls of this place. You know what I mean?
Draft beer. I don't know. What were they? Cider stuff?
Ciders, yeah.
Yeah.
This doesn't look like an 1800s drink at all. Good thing it's not my drink.
Oh, yeah. So I'll
I worked it off.
It's called the Most Ghost.
Most goes.
I mean, it's, yes,
You got to.
I got to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here, I got to do that.
Bonnie Bunnell and Major Buxton, who were both previous owners of the inn. Major Buxton was about the 4th owner around there. It was called the Tavern when Warren Granger had it when it was first built.
And they're both buried at the cemetery down the road.
Bonnie is, and
Major Buxton.
yep.
Good to know.
So Bonnie,
The Most Ghost.
I expected to enjoy
I like a
it.
cocktail
I can't
from
believe
time to time.
how much I have enjoyed it.
Trying to harness the energy of those that have gone before us, that have been hanging out in this very tavern since 1812, more than 200 years, in this same bar, the same environment. This is amazing. The fireplace behind me is the original fireplace for the whole place.
I don't think we know your
Upstairs, it's been remodeled over time, but this one is original. Right where I'm sitting is where stagecoach drivers had to come in. There's a door right next to me here. I'll show you
is it?
that they had to come in. They couldn't hang out upstairs with the people they drove here, so they had to hang out down here in the bar.
behind it. That
I don't think it was so
my
bad.
mom.
Oh, nice.
No
So that
way.
goes up there. I don't know if there's. I don't think the light works in there.
Awesome. How cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
Getting a special tour. This is awesome. That's where it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Wow.
What?
So the guests would come in here,
Mm-hmm.
and then they went.
The stagecoach drivers had to go down those steps right there to hang out. This is the area that they would park the stagecoaches and not hang out with the people they drove to the place. Go hang out in the bar. That would be a interesting way to enter the bar, wouldn't it? You had to go down those steps.
7 and 8.
I came through and
The Lincoln Room.
Which room?
The other side of the
This is
sheet.
the Lincoln Room. The floors are original. If you look at a lot of the windows, they're the imperfection.
Yes,
They're
yes.
original.
Right. Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow, that was interesting.
This is all of it.
Oh, wow.
So this is where the guests would come in, and like I said, it would have had couches and chairs. They would have sat by the fireplace, read books or whatever, but that's what this would have been.
Well, how amazing. Thank you so much for letting us see this.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes. Are you ready? Give me a good smile.
There's the tie-pie house straight across over there.
These are the original floors that Abraham Lincoln walked on.
And you know, that was just like.
This is an old door.
These doors are.
Old handle. I wonder how many times this has been pressed over time. Whoops.
Oh, wow.
How many times people have had trouble closing it over time? 'Cause I can't.
That is.
They would have come from upstairs in the secret room. There would have been a tunnel going down the back, ending up over there under that picture. They would come around.
Oh.
And then this is the tunnel
No.
that they would crawl through to go to the safe
Way.
houses.
Oh, wow. Oh, I see, yeah. To the underground
Oh
railroad.
my goodness.
Wow. Yeah. Oh,
Just in the
that's
mechanical
good.
room on the bar.
Yeah.
That is
That's an underground railroad.
awesome.
Railroad. I had a great night out on the village. It's time to turn in. Wish me luck. Just woke up. Good morning, friends. Here we are, just enjoying the morning. Last night was uneventful. Breakfast is served. This is not a bad breakfast situation. They got the fancy yogurts down there, that Chobani. Some fruit, bagels. Not bad. Apples have not been washed. Abraham Lincoln once stayed in this hotel, and he had some dealings in this room. That's why his picture's hanging on the wall behind me. Now I'm enjoying my breakfast in the same room. It's a pretty good breakfast. Got some orange juice, some cereal. I like orange juice on my cereal. I've done it since I was a kid, orange juice on the cereal. Today they had almond milk, so I switched it up, but I might just switch back to orange juice pretty soon. I don't really like milk in anything. It's also the first time in my life I've ever seen honey sticks on a breakfast bar at a hotel. I love these things. I love them. Slept like a baby last night. Had a nice breakfast. That was actually one of the nicest continental breakfasts that I've had at a hotel, motel, ever. Yeah, nice stuff. Beautiful morning. Really overdressed. You know, I could be wearing a t-shirt. It's so nice out today. The leaves are beautiful. Gonna walk around town a little bit. Had a late checkout. Was just hanging out in the room and enjoying being there. Not a peep of anything happened last night. It was just a nice evening. Thanks for joining me today, friends, here at the Buxton Inn, the haunted room number 9. If you're in Granville, well, you know, spend the $100-some it costs to stay here and enjoy a nice peaceful evening, or maybe a haunted evening. It depends. Who knows? I appreciate your company, friends. I'll see you in the next video.